One of the upgrades I made was to my Big Agnes Fly Creek HVUL2. I kept the same tent, which you'll see in just a minute, but I splurged and I got the footprint that goes with it for the only purpose that I can dry pitch. So in theory, I can put the put the footprint down, the tent poles, and the rain fly, and then climb in and put my tent up inside without getting the inside of my tent wet if I'm setting up or breaking down in the rain. So this is going to be an experiment, and I figured I got about 12 days left before I leave, and if I do this multiple times before then, I'll be a pro and I'll be able to set it up lickety-split, keeping dry in the rain or break it down in the rain. So let's see how this works. Cross your fingers. That was actually not as difficult as I thought it was going to be. It took me probably 10 minutes, so I need to get more proficient at that for sure, because if it's raining, I don't want to be taking that much time. I did notice that my head was touching the rain fly a lot, and if it were actually raining, that would cause condensation. So I need to take note of that and try not to touch the rain fly. So I'll keep practicing. I noticed, and actually my new friend Melodine told me this would be a problem, and she was right, that the hardest part was getting the poles, the tent poles, when I first put them in the grommets of the of the ground sheet, then taking them out from inside and getting them into both the tent and the ground sheet at the same time was really hard to do. So that's gonna take some trial and error and some practice. But other than that, it was pretty easy. Let me see if I can't get you a close-up of some of the attachments that I was struggling with. Okay, this is the part here. Let's see, can you see it well? I'm sorry, my backyard is not set up for this type of thing. So when I have the ground sheet, which is right here, and it is attached, and the pole, so here's my ground sheet, and it's just stretched onto this pole here. And when I try from inside the tent, of course, to get, so first I unhooked it from, this is the rain fly I'm taking off of the footprint, and the tent is set up now. This is part of the tent. So what I did, and I'm stretching the tent and hooking the rain fly, and I'm imagining doing this with frozen fingers, and this is going to be a problem. And now here, getting this pole up, it's really stuck on there, and I have to, there we go. Now, of course, it's going to be easy now. And then trying to get it bent and get it into the tent. It's really not easy. And then back into the ground sheet. That's my dilemma. All in all, I think it was a pretty easy process. I just have to practice. So 1, try not to touch my head to the rain fly, and 2, work on getting the poles out from the grommets of the ground sheet, or the, what did I call it, the footprint, and into the tent itself without too much struggle. Maybe it won't rain at all while I'm hiking this year, and I won't even need this new skill.